Greetings, YouTubians, and welcome back to Wayne Sharp World, where today I'm bringing you guys a fun little mini list and topic to go over. I've got some reviews to bring to you, but I know you guys love the lists and topics, and this one I've been kind of holding on to, and today's just a perfect day for it, because I've got some knife reviews lined up for you for the week. This here, I think, is going to just be a fun thing to go over. So, as some of you guys know, whoever's a little closer to me that follows me, I travel a lot for work. I actually just finished my last trip of the year, and I have logged 97 nights in a hotel room this year. So, that is a lot. I have no idea how many flights, but thousands of miles covering Minnesota all the way out to California. So, clearly, being who I am and doing what I do, I definitely always have a knife with me, at least probably 95% of the time. So I travel with knives, and in this pouch here are the knives that I have traveled most with this year. Now, there's no real rhyme or reason. I'm not about to give you guys any magical secret on which knives are the best to travel with, because at the end of the day, there is none. It's just whatever you want to bring with you that you enjoy. That's the one you should bring. I have a couple little rules that I follow, just that are, I don't know, common sense, or just kind of how my brain works, which is scary. We won't get into that. But there's just a couple of reasons why I carry these knives. Now, what I carry them in is this guy right here. And this is very simple, very affordable. Clearly, it's from Blade HQ. It's just a knife roll. It holds 12 knives. It's some really nice kind of like Cordura material. Heavy duty, holds up well. I really like them. They're $16.95. So, and a lot of times you can get them for free. I have four. I have no idea how I have four. I know I bought one, but then the other two I got for free through promotions when I bought knives. So, you will see these in promotions from time to time, and it's pretty easy to get a free one because they don't usually make you spend too much. So they're really nice, and they're just perfect because you don't need anything. When you see what's in here, you're going to understand, like, I don't need a vault case for the knives I am carrying with me. So, we'll pop it open here, take a quick look at kind of just what's inside. Just one more. Famous last words. Famous last words. It basically just kind of flips out here, and you have 3 rows of 4 pockets that you just kind of slide your knives into. As you can see right here in this middle row is where I have the 4 knives we're going to be taking a look at. And then there's another 4 rows right here. You'll see when I open it up. But to kind of hide the knives and not give away the surprise, we'll leave this closed like this. Now, why do I only have 4 knives? Well, I don't need to fill up the whole roll with 12 knives because I'm only gone for usually 4 or 5 days at the most. My trips are usually a week long. I usually travel on Monday, travel home Friday. And even if I was gone for 2 weeks, I'd probably just still bring 4 because you fill up a knife roll with 12 knives and then you're just talking crazy, which is totally cool. I am crazy, just not fully crazy, so we just go with 4. But here's the first knife. Let's take a look at the first one, and then we'll kind of explain why. So this here is the Kooby Tatias. Now, also, guys, these aren't going to be any brand new knives. You'll have seen all these knives on the channel. These are knives that have been around for a little while because I don't constantly rotate this. Every once in a while, I'll swap some in and out. But the 4 knives in here are probably the 4 I've traveled most with this year, with the exception of maybe this guy, this Civivi Elementum. I did bring this on a lot of trips and have this in the pocket a decent amount of time. That's not in the case right now, but these 4 are probably the top 4 of the 5 I've carried. This is the Kooby Tatias, $125 of amazing machine titanium, 14C28N, 3.39 inches of blade length. It's just a great knife. Now, not all my knives are this big because I do a lot of West Coast traveling, so I need at least one knife that's 3 inches or less. So you'll see that as we go through here. But this is the most expensive knife in the roll, and that is another one of kind of just my rules is I don't like to bring real expensive knives on trips because clearly I'm not going to be able to bring them on the plane, and then I'm kind of at the mercy of TSA when I put it in my checked bag. I actually have had nothing but pretty good experience with TSA. I'm not here to talk bad about them. I think the people that work TSA are usually really nice. But I would just rather not risk a $300 to $400 knife getting lost or stolen or damaged or who knows what. Not damaged probably, but lost or stolen. I'm just not risking it. So I keep them all pretty much under $100, except for this one because it's just such a great value knife and I just enjoy it so much. I've kept this one in the pouch, and if I want to bring something a little nicer, I bring this one because it is just a perfect example of how you can get phenomenal quality at a very affordable price, especially when you're talking about just how well this knife works and is constructed and machined. $125 is a ridiculous steal. But of course, I have my discount code. I need to just say that up front. WW20TB will save you 20% off any Kooby knife. So take 20% off, and then you're right around $100. So pretty darn good right there for the Kooby Tatias. Of course, they'll all be linked below, and yeah, definitely one worth checking out if you want to grab a very, very nice but not very expensive knife. Next up here, we have this guy right here. Everyone's gonna know this because it's my knife design that I love. It's the Vosteed LC Thornton. Now, this is the blue version. Funny quick story. I had both versions, the black and the blue version. Both had the bronze PVD coating. I went on a trip around August, and I had the black one with me. But the week before that, I was in Detroit with my wife, and I put it in my backpack, and I forgot it was in my backpack. So I get to Chicago Midway, and it's in my backpack, but I don't know it at the time. Get to Chicago Midway, make it through TSA, get on the plane with the knife, fly all the way to Denver, do my work and sales calls and whatever in Denver, and then when I'm coming home, that's when it gets caught. So a little scary to think that I got through TSA with this, basically this knife, just the black micarta version, through Chicago Midway. That little unnerving. And then, of course, the TSA agent at Denver took it, rightfully so. Not really a problem. I actually tried gifting it to him. I said, please don't put this in the trash bin with all the crappy knives. This is a really nice knife. I'm just going to gift it to you, and you don't have to tell me you're going to take it, but please keep it because I don't want it going in with a bunch of other crappy knives. So I hope the guy listened to me. I don't know. He kind of smiled, and I'm willing to bet he probably is enjoying that right now. And that's good because I'd rather someone enjoy it than it be in a trash bin. But the LC Thornton is amazing. $85. 3.39-inch blade length with 14C28N. This is a White Mountain Knife exclusive. And keep your eyes peeled because pretty soon there is another exclusive batch dropping with S35VN, contoured aluminum, milled handles. It's going to be amazing. Still going to have the left and right hand carry with the top liner lock. Going to be really, really good stuff. But that's the other knife, the LC Thornton. I'm down to just this one LC Thornton, it was really heartbreaking because I really love this knife, so I was really sad to have to give that one up to TSA, but sometimes things happen. This guy right here, this is, man oh man, this is pretty much perfection from Vosteed. This is the Vosteed Porcupine. This is my 3-inch bladed knife, 2.99 inches of 14C28N, and $69. $69 for this thing is just phenomenal. It is so good. It is arguably, if it wasn't for the LC Thornton, I mean, clearly the LC Thornton's my favorite, but if it wasn't for the LC Thornton, this would without a doubt be my favorite Vosteed knife under $100. And it wouldn't even be close. This has surpassed the Raccoon by a mile for me. I just love the ergos. I love the blade shape, love the top liner lock, perfect thumb stud placement and action. Really, really, really good stuff. For $69, it is a steal, an absolute steal. Really do love this guy right here. And then last, but certainly not least, we'll actually just move this down and open it up. So now you can see all the rows here. You probably know what this is just by this glance. It is the cheapest knife in the pouch. It is the Sencut Mims. And God, the Mims is just, it is arguably the greatest knife ever made under $40. You can get this guy on Amazon right now for $38, but there is a sale at Blade HQ where you can get this for $35. So you save a few bucks. 3.5 inches of 9CR 18 MOV. Just heavenly action. I mean, a knife this affordable, it almost shouldn't be this good. But this is just what you get from Sencut. And for me personally, what really makes it just smack in every angle is just the design, the ergos, that sleek, slicey blade. I love it. I've talked about all these knives a lot, so I don't want to talk too much about them. But the main reason why I'm carrying these 4 knives here, guys, is one, they're affordable, under $100 for the most part. Even this one is pretty much at $100 with my discount code. And I'm not going to be brokenhearted if one gets lost or stolen or whatever. I'll just buy another one. So that's my biggest advice when it comes to traveling. Always carry what makes you happy. That is the most important thing in the world of EDC. If you don't carry what makes you happy and you're just carrying things because other people do, you don't want to do that. You just really don't. That's a bad look. You don't want to do that. Carry what you enjoy. I love these 4.9s. I don't just enjoy them. I love them. The Sencut Mims, the Vosteed Porcupine, primarily the thumb stud version, my LC Thornton that I hold near and dear, and of course, the Kooby Tatias premium titanium version. That's it, guys. These are my 4 main go-to travel knives right now. They go with me on every trip. They'll change a little here and there, but that is my list. Let me know what you guys think of this list. Let me know if you have a go-to knife that you bring with you. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. And until the next one, I'm out.